Two souls destined to journey together are bound by an invisible thread. Often this connection defies explanation through logic or external happenings, guided instead by a subtle spiritual force that murmurs profound truths to the heart. In a world where fleeting interests drive so many relationships, discerning the signs of a truly spiritual bond can separate a brief romance from a transformative partnership. This video invites you to attune to the unseen, to notice the quiet messages, spiritual signals revealing when two individuals are genuinely meant for each other. By acknowledging these manifestations, we create space for love to flourish authentically, intuitively, and consciously. If you think true love scatters subtle hints along its path, leave a comment below. I am ready to recognize the signs of destiny. In Carl Jung's analytical psychology, encounters between two people aren't mere chance events, but profound expressions of the collective unconscious and the individuation process. When we explore spiritual signs suggesting two individuals are fated for each other, we lean on Jungian ideas like synchronicity, projection, shadow, and the balancing of masculine and feminine archetypes, the animus and anima. Jung held that significant meetings are steered by invisible forces beyond simple causality. Synchronicity happens when two events align with symbolic weight, perhaps appearing as meeting someone instantly familiar or life persistently guiding that person into your orbit. These instances aren't random, but echoes of an inner order, yearning for completeness. Projection, meanwhile, sheds light on why some relationships feel so powerful. We cast unacknowledged parts of our psyche onto the other, sparking magnetic attraction while opening doors to growth. Recognizing these projections lets us confront our shadow, the elements we deny or suppress within ourselves, fostering more genuine bonds. Additionally, integrating the animus and anima within us lays the foundation for balanced, authentic love. When we connect with our inner masculine or feminine, we no longer seek the other to mend our gaps, but walk alongside them as whole beings. These concepts anchor our understanding of spiritual signs in a destined connection, showing that true love is, at its heart, a path to self-discovery. Sign 1. Repeated unlikely coincidences between you two. These purposeful coincidences defy logic, yet stir a deep sense of meaning. Encountering the same person in surprising places, dreaming of them before meeting, or sensing an unexplainable familiarity at first sight, all hint at synchronicity. It's as if your unconscious minds are subtly aligning to bring this bond to life at just the right time, like a symbolic clock ticking with hidden purpose. Sign 2. A powerful feeling this encounter holds greater significance. When synchronicity weaves into a relationship, something awakens within you. It's as if the universe whispers, "Pay attention, this counts." Jung saw these moments as calls for consciousness to broaden, unveiling a deeper trail beneath the ordinary. The person arriving amid pain, change, or revelation brings not just presence, but a symbolic role in stirring your soul awake. Sign 3. Sensing you already know them, even at first meeting. This recognition breeds a certainty beyond practical explanation. You feel they've been part of you forever, though it's your first encounter. Time loses its grip. The moment brims with intensity, conversations flow effortlessly, silences rest easy, and a rare emotional clarity shines through. Sign 4. Exchanging symbols and messages from the unconscious. A synchronistic tie often carries recurring symbols, numbers, songs, animals, dreams, or repeated scenarios, laden with unconscious meaning. When two people share these, It reflects their soul's deep alignment. This can enchant or unsettle, for the soul's call isn't always simple. It asks for presence, bravery, and surrender. Sign 5. The connection nurtures growth and spiritual awareness. Synchronicity doesn't just unite two people, it reveals inner truths longing to be seen. A bond shaped by synchronicity isn't without trials, but these challenges spark transformation. Every clash, misunderstanding, or pause beckons you both to delve deeper into yourselves, fortifying your link. Jung viewed this as individuation, where the relationship becomes a reflective space, each person seeing in the other what needs embracing and integrating. Thus, love rises beyond romance into an archetypal force, touching the sacred. Every profound relationship will eventually brush against the shadow, Jung's term for all we've repressed, ignored, or forgotten. Emotions, impulses, memories, and traits clashing with our idealized self-image. When two souls meet on a spiritual plane and are truly meant for each other, their bond unearths dormant corners of the psyche, mirroring not only love's light, but the darkness that must surface for love to deepen. Sign 6. The other triggers intense, unexpected reactions in you. Spiritually meaningful bonds often unearth deep, sometimes uneasy emotions, anger, jealousy, fear, or insecurity. These arise not from the other's flaws, but because the connection taps into unconscious layers needing visibility. The one who feels perfect for you may also stir your deepest wounds, a hidden gift accelerating individuation through this mirror. Sign 7. You spot your flaws reflected in their actions. Projecting our shadow onto a partner, we critique them for traits we haven't owned within ourselves. This friction offers a healing gateway. Realizing what irks us in them dwells in us too, letting us reclaim lost pieces of our soul. This expands awareness and bolsters the bond, for real love stems from recognition, not illusion. Sign 8. You face crises compelling emotional growth. A spiritually destined tie thrives not on shallow peace, but on navigating the psyche's depths together. Crises, far from failure, are chances for renewal, unveiling the relationship's transformative aim. When true love holds, struggles become rich soil for emotional and spiritual ripening. Sign 9. There's deep acceptance of them, shadows and all. A truly spiritual bond seeks not perfection, but presence. Seeing the other wholly, light and dark, and choosing to stay enacts love as an archetypal power, not a passing feeling. This acceptance isn't surrender, but insight, knowing their shadow, like yours, is part of the quest for wholeness. Fear of commitment may also emerge, a sabotaging voice tied to old wounds. In a spiritual connection, both spot this pattern and face it together. Staying despite fear signals a greater force at play. Sign 10. The bond offers a safe haven to bear your vulnerability. Few things are as spiritual as being fully seen and still cherished. When this unfolds, the connection roots in the soul beyond reason. Touching the shadow reveals true love, not by shunning darkness, but embracing it. When we fall in love, we don't always see the other clearly. Often, we see what we wish, a projection of unconscious qualities onto them, per Jung. Early in a deep spiritual bond, this can feel so potent we sense the other as our soul's mirror or an extension of our desires, a powerful sign of something grander at work. Sign 11. You feel they embody something dormant in you. Projection is natural, but in true spiritual resonance, it has purpose. The soul sees in them a forgotten fragment of itself, not mere admiration, but rediscovery. They awaken talents, passions, or emotions you didn't know you held, their presence unlocking inner doors. This isn't fantasy, it's revelation, launching a transformative path. Sign 12. Your bond transcends time, space, and logic. This knowing defies reason. You just feel it. Words flow, silence is comfort, gazes say more than hours of talk. Jung termed this meeting the self through the other. When projections are met with presence and mutual exchange, it's no ordinary love, but an archetypal glimpse of wholeness. Untamed, projection risks idealization, but in aligned bonds, it's a starting point. As it fades, clarity emerges, rooting love in who they truly are. This mutual mirroring fuels growth. Every gesture prompts introspection. Every act carries meaning. Even struggles teach. It's a journey touching the soul's depths, sparking healing and expansion. A quiet belonging persists. Despite differences or diverging paths, an unseen fit calms the psyche with trust that all flows as it should. As the bond deepens, you become more yourself, unmasked and free, a rare intimacy born of authenticity, a true spiritual marker. At Jung's core lie the anima and animus, the feminine and masculine energies within us all beyond gender. Unbalanced, we seek externally what we lack. Integrated, we're poised for spiritual love born of wholeness, not need. This love seeks not rescue, but partnership, a free choice to evolve together. It awakens dormant traits. A rational mind softens to intuition. An emotional heart finds stability, renewing energy, not draining it. This meeting heals old scars with tenderness, rolls fluid as both nurture and guide. Love becomes a space for discovery and change, refining each soul through presence, not force. Respect holds in differences, listening in conflict, trust in doubt. A durable love built on souls, seeking wholeness. Realizing true love is a spiritual summons, not just feeling, unveils meeting the right person as laden with meaning, stirring unconscious depths, shadows, and light. More than a bond, it's a mirror of our inner path. These subtle signs invite you to dive inward and, with the other, walk toward self-knowledge, acceptance, and integration. When two beings truly unite, wounds, virtues, shadows, and all, they don't just feel love, they embody it, transcending romance. If this stirs you, if you see yourself in these signs, you may have met or are nearing someone who echoes your soul. Subscribe for more on psychology, spirituality, and transformation. Check the video on your screen now. It might be your next step inward.